Alright, so this will be sort of a walkthrough with hints, and for me, exploring the new remastered edition of Syberia. I originally played this game, I played the original game in like 2004 or 5, and there were some aspects of it that I just fell in love with. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, it looks like they have an autosave, which is great. The original game did not have an autosave. You had to manually save it, and it crashed a couple of times while I was playing it, and I lost probably 30 to 45 minutes of game time. Now, I did do some experimenting to make sure my audio was set up and everything, and I think I've got it figured out, so we'll go ahead and start a new game from here. This looks like it's the original opening sequence, and this game was released about the same time that high budget games like StarCraft, World of Warcraft, Sims, Final Fantasy games are being released. And for a low budget computer game, this animation was actually pretty darn sophisticated, because most of the low budget computer games to animate rain just had the lines falling down, but here they actually animated the ripples created by the raindrops striking surfaces, which was just, I mean, in my opinion, just gorgeous. Even though the automatons are creepy in this opening sequence. But I think that's what they meant to do. They meant to kind of unnerve you with this new animation, this new concept of sentient automatons. Okay, so one of the things that I noticed right away that was different is that it has a pointer. The original game used a halo for the mouse, and then it has the hotspots that you can click on and interact with. So, if we look here, there's a pamphlet that's been added to our inventory, and from what I remember, this basically describes the history of Valadilene and also talks about the Vorarlberg manufacturing. And for the shorter, like 1-page documents, 1 to 2-page documents, I'll go ahead and read them, but for these, I'll try to remember what was important from the original game. So here, the important portion is the information about this key and this wood, which starts here. Vorarlberg automatons all have 2 distinguishing features in common: their high precision mechanisms and characteristic Vorarlberg wind-up key. Devising and assembling each model is a meticulous process. Standard toys are constructed from local wood, while the most sophisticated ones use more precious resources such as ebony imported from Madagascar. So Ebony wood, the name is a little bit misleading from what I remember, because ebony is a dark black. It's like a true black. And this picture here is supposed to be a picture of ebony wood, which is actually a light colored wood. So don't let that trick you. Okay, so Rudolf Vorarlberg is here, and he was the last patriarch of the Vorarlberg company. However, his daughter Anna is the one who's been running the company and the factory since his death. And I love that they kept overall the Art Deco architecture and style. I always thought that it was really well designed here in this game.
Hi there.
And actually, I have a fire in the
hi
fireplace.
There. What are you doing? Can I see?
No, too difficult. Momo's work very difficult.
So, your name's Momo. I'm Kate.
Momo do like Hans. He draw.
Hans?
Don't disturb Momo. Momo work difficult.
Will you show me your drawing?
No, not finished. Go away.
So if I remember
guess I'll let
correctly,
you continue working.
If I remember correctly, there would be one topic that would help facilitate your mission and move the story along in the original game. But I did find that you can get little tidbits of information that just kind of add depth to the story and will give you more information, but it's not always necessary for advancing the story.
I really don't have the strength to take this suitcase any further. I
Yeah,
wonder who can help me.
I seem to remember that there were times when Kate was a real go-getter, and then other times where you're just like, what a wimp. What are you doing? Alright.
Hi there.
He's the only one I can talk to.
Hey, hi there. What are you doing? Can I see?
No, too difficult. Momo's work very difficult.
Okay, I seem to remember this from the original one. Sometimes you had to either talk to somebody or interact with something to get additional topics.
I've just arrived.
In your
My
dialogue.
case is a little heavy. Can you help me take it up to the room?
Momo's strong, very strong, but no time. Momo very busy.
I guess I'll let you
Alright, I don't
continue
think
working.
I remember him being a lot of help, so I'll just have to remember that he's here, but
I shouldn't leave my luggage here.
oh, come on. Oh, okay, so yoink. Okay. Can I? Alright, well I can inspect it. Okay, let's... Oh, okay. Okay, it's kind of cool where you can change the camera angle. That, I like that. There we go.
Okay, I'm coming.
Hello, sir. You have a stellar mustache and goatee.
Hi there.
Hello there, ma'am.
Okay, is there a way I can turn off this dialogue help? During a dialogue, you will have several choices to learn more about the story. The choice with the exclamation point icon indicates that the dialogue is necessary to progress. Well,
I would like a room. My company should have made a reservation in the name of Walker. The company is Marson and Lormont Associates. The name is Kate Walker.
Of course, Miss Walker. You are in room 6 on the next floor up.
Thank you. Could you possibly take
Well-
my luggage up, please?
Your luggage? Why, of course. Please do excuse me, Miss Walker. We have been neglecting our duties. Guests are so rare these days that we forget our manners. So you're the American woman? Is it true what people say, that you've come to buy the factory?
Not factory. Anna's house. Hans' house.
Excuse me?
Would you quiet down, you mischievous little boy? Ah. I imagine our little town must disappoint you. You see, today is very sad for us. It's a day of mourning. Today is the funeral of Miss Anna.
Momo's sad, but Hans not dead. Hans long way away. Anna told Momo. Anna liked Momo very much.
That's enough, Momo. Stop pestering the lady. Now go on, scram. Get out of here, you hear?
that was a bit harsh. He was just over there chatting in the corner, but
What was I saying? Oh, yes, Miss Anna. Such a great loss for Valadilene, it really is. Because now that she's dead, the factory will close. But you're here to stop that happening, aren't you? Our future is in your hands, Miss Walker.
What? Anna Vorarlberg is dead?
I do think it's neat how they
Here's your room.
made the
I
hotel
hope
look
you like it, Miss Walker.
aging, but not dilapidated. Like, you can tell they're trying to keep it up, but it's an old hotel.
I'll leave you to rest for the time being. You must have a lot of work to do. You know, the takeover of the factory is very good news for us here. It would make us very happy to see life return to our valley. If only you had seen Valadilene before. It was delightful. People came from all over the world to buy Vorarlberg automatons. Ah, somebody has left you some mail, I see. Remember, if you need anything at all, we're not far away, Miss Walker.
All right. That's not actually mail, that's a fax. So before, for you younger people, before email was common, email and personal computers were common. If somebody wanted to send a message over a long distance instantaneously, they would actually send it with the machine that was connected to the phone line.
I should tell Marson about the death of Miss Vorarlberg. I hope this isn't going to get too complicated. I can't see myself staying here too long.
Dear Kate, our client, the Universal Toy Company, is more than eager to see conclusions from the talks with Vorarlberg Manufacturing, with view to a takeover in the days to come. And we have received notification to this effect. We are counting on your undoubted qualities as a business lawyer to bring negotiations with Madame Anna Vorarlberg, the current owner, to a close. Allow me to remind you that the Universal Toy Company is a multinational which has a monopoly on the toy market. It is a Class A priority client who is also presenting Madame Vorarlberg with a golden opportunity to sell her factory. You should remind her of this fact in case she starts having last-minute second thoughts before signing the purchase agreement. I'm under no doubt that you'll live up to the great expectations I have in you. Edward Marson. Alright. Oh, I am kind of sad because in the old game, when you opened up the phone interface, it would actually look like the Nokia phones that were really popular at the time.
Marson and Lormont, how can I help you?
Can you put me through to Mr. Marson, please? It's Kate Walker.
Hold the line, please.
That hold music's frighteningly
Hello, Kate.
realistic.
So tell me, how's the case going?
I've just got to Valadilene, and there's a slight problem, Mr. Marson, I'm afraid. Mrs. Vorarlberg is dead.
Ah, that's most unfortunate. But I seem to remember we made provisions for just such a sad eventuality, and we know that there was no heir.
Yes, that's right, but...
So where's the problem, Kate? Contact the notary right away. I'll get my secretary to fax you his address and an introduction letter from the firm.
Very good, Mr. Marson.
Right, I gotta go, Kate. Keep me up to date, okay?
I just...
Okay. Yeah, I remember her boss not being the friendliest sort. Just kind of rude. Alright. Oh. Okay. I remember being able to interact with doors in the original game, but I guess they changed that. It did get occasionally frustrating. Oh, I can go through that door. Oh, nope, it's locked. Never mind. So I guess they cut down on the amount of times that you would just
I'm
end
back
up
again.
wandering.
Miss Walker?
Oh, okay, let's...
I think I'm going to need your help again.
Are you leaving already, Miss Walker? Should we bring down your luggage?
No, I'm not leaving yet. It's just that...
We would love to help, but just think what would happen if the telephone rang, or if a fax arrived, or if a customer came through the door. We don't have 5 minutes rest here. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay, no biggie.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and go through all of the dialogue because I think it'll help fill in gaps and, well, at least I remember it going through all the dialogue in the original, filled in gaps and helped solve later puzzles.
I just love all these little mechanical robots. I've noticed there are tons of them here in Valadilene.
Be careful what you say. Vorarlberg automatons are not robots. If you want people to like you here, never ever pronounce the word robot.
Okay. What is the difference between an automaton and a robot, then?
Well, to tell you the truth, no one really knows.
Good question. I guess nobody knows.
Did you know Anna Vorarlberg yourself?
Oh, why, of course I did. I mean, well, not really. She was a very great lady. We loved her very much. May she rest in peace.
The young boy who was here earlier talked about, Hans. Who is Hans?
Momo was talking about Hans Vorarlberg, Anna's younger brother. But he died a long time ago. Nobody here even met him.
Alright. Let's ask about
Who is the
Momo
boy
and
who
see
was
what
drawing
shakes
here
loose.
earlier? Is he your son?
Heaven forbid. No, not at all. He's not a bad boy, no. Momo is just a little simple, that's all.
What is his connection with Anna Vorarlberg?
Momo is what you'd call the village idiot, and Anna took
That
him
wasn't very
under her
nice.
wing. He must have reminded her of her younger brother, no doubt. And birds of a feather stick together, don't they?
You're implying that Anna Vorarlberg was a little bit slow as well?
Heaven forbid. No, not at all. She was a real loner. She kept to herself, that's all.
Okay.
A fax didn't arrive for me, did it?
Maybe. I thought I heard the phone ring.
Do you think you might want to go and check?
Certainly, ma'am. Immediately.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
At your service.
Alright. Dear Mater Alphoter, as you are no doubt aware, our practice is charged with undertaking negotiations for the takeover of the Vorarlberg manufacturing by our client, the Universal Toy Company. It is with great sadness that we learn of the recent death of the manager and owner of the factory, Madame Vorarlberg, with whom negotiations had started. We are under no doubt that Madame Vorarlberg left you instructions before her death, enabling the sale to be concluded. We should remind you of the significant boost the arrival of the American multinational would bring to the economy of your region. It is for this reason that I'm sure you will give our representative, Miss Kate Walker, a warm welcome. Yours faithfully, Edward Marson. I don't know why they keep on calling Anna Mrs. and Madam, because from what I remember, she was never married, so she should be addressed as Miss or Mademoiselle. Okay, let's go ahead. I think if I remember correctly, yeah, these gears that Momo was using, they'll... because he talked a lot about Anna and Hans, so he's closely connected to them. Okay, then if I remember to find the attorney's office, we have to go outside and have Kate turn to her right. I am glad that they kept the original soundtrack, because that was one of the things I loved about the original, that the soundtrack was just chef's kiss stellar. And the biggest difference that I notice is the texturing is way more detailed. A lot more movement in the vegetation, the grass and the leaves blowing in the wind. Okay, double click to... oh, there we... oh, hey. Okay. So... oh, they have a reflection in the water. Okay, I think I remember this guy as a baker, but we... is this guy still a baker?
Good morning.
Yeah, but
Are you open?
can't really help
Can I
us.
buy something from your bakery?
No, afraid not. Not possible. We're closed.
I can wait a while.
You can wait, but we're closed all day. Day of mourning.
I'm sorry. Please accept my condolences.
Don't worry about it. Because of Madame Vorobald's death, all the shops are closed. Mayor's decision. Try tomorrow.
Tomorrow I won't be here. That's a pity.
So they... and the town looks a little more lived in, because they have like the trash cans and the rolly dumpsters. I'm gonna go ahead and poke around a little bit, because they definitely have more buildings. And they've got lights on inside, so it just... the town just looks more lived in. Oh, and that street sign is new. Oh, sorry about that. My phone just went off. Okay. Can I... nope, can't. Can I go through the gate? No, I cannot. Alright, awesome that they have her shadow and reflection in the water. I think it would have been even cooler if they had ripples from her footsteps. That would have been cool. Alright. Sorry about the lag. Okay, let's... whoa! Okay, so the original game, they didn't have a whole lot of camera angles changing. So I'm gonna have to get used to that. It would jump to a different scene. It didn't have the... within a single scene, the camera angle changing. Mourning the loss of the Queen of our hearts, let us pay homage today to Anna Vorarlberg, who died peacefully yesterday at the age of 86. The great lady devoted her life to her business and our community. The formidable woman had an extraordinary energy, a force that allowed our automaton technology to develop and to make our valley continually proud. Her vitality was matched by her generosity and goodness, which has marked all of Valadilene's inhabitants. The mayor of our town has declared that today would be a day of collective mourning in honor of Madame Vorarlberg. Her funeral will take place this morning at 10 a.m. in the parish church, officiated by the town's own priest. Anna Vorarlberg's death marks the end of an era in Valadilene. Madame Vorarlberg was an outstanding woman who presided over Vorarlberg manufacturing for more than 50 years. Her death seems to bring further loss in its wake, sounding the death knell of our automaton factory, the economic heart of our town. It is impossible to view her passing without concern for the future of our valley. In the last decade, computers, video games, and electronic robots have become predominant in our consumer society, rendering traditional clockwork mechanisms obsolete. The age of wind-up toy is over. Such technology cannot compete in the modern economic climate and has fallen by the wayside. It would have been definitively consigned to oblivion if Vorarlberg Manufacturing had not upheld its renowned savoir-faire, helping Valadilene to remain economically active. However, today the industry has lost its spiritual force and the future looks bleak. Maybe the time has come to celebrate the prospective American takeover of the factory, but what will be the cost to the soul of Valadilene? And then ecology. The protest group Mountain Peace demonstrated yesterday near the site of the new Espiet Dam. They claim the construction of the dam has damaged the blue warbler's natural habitat. Intervention on the part of the forest ranger was necessary to disperse the demonstrators. Okay, so if I remember correctly, this door with the automaton next to it is the attorney's office. Yeah, is that... Oh, that's the only fax we have access to. Oh, thank you for giving back my document. Okay, now we can go in. Okay. It also seems that they made the colors richer within the environments. So a whole lot more detail in the texturing, especially the wood grain. That's got a lot more detail. And then, let's go talk with the attorney.
Hello, sir.
Miss Walker, I presume. Have you had a good journey?
Everything went very smoothly. Thank you.
Do take a seat, Miss Walker, please.
Okay.
I imagine you are aware of the business that brings me here.
Of course. I was waiting for you.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing where I go through all of the topics, because I think it makes it easier to navigate through the story. But if you want, you can just hop to mission.
You don't find it suspicious that Madame Vorarlberg left us so suddenly? I would have loved to have met her.
Her death took us by surprise. She still seemed to have so much life left in her. Anna Vorarlberg was not only one of my most faithful clients, she was also a very dear friend.
That is a magnificent automaton you have at your entrance.
I'm very proud of it. And since my health problems, it has become absolutely indispensable for me. Yes, indispensable. It was Anna Vorarlberg who had the idea. She provided many houses with this kind of machinery.
Have you ever met Hans Vorarlberg, Anna's brother?
I have a few vague memories of him, that is all. I was very young at the time. Very young. If you don't mind, can we come back to that later?
Alright.
Seeing how as Madame Vorarlberg is no longer with us, I trust that I can rely on you to conclude the sale?
Please do not set your hopes too high, Miss Walker. I fear that I cannot be of much help to you.
I am the legal representative for the Universal Toy Company. I'm responsible for...
So I understood, Miss Walker.
Yeah, I could have skipped that. Let's go ahead and ask him
At the
about
tavern,
Momo.
I met a young boy by the name of Momo. I was informed that he is mentally disabled. Whatever his condition, he told me about a man called Hans. He's apparently Madame Vorarlberg's brother. Moreover, it appears that Hans is not actually dead. What do you think of that?
Let us take one thing at a time, Miss Walker. You will receive all the information you need in due course, you can be sure of that.
Alright, well, let's...
Miss Walker, I am afraid that the sale of the Vorarlberg factory is not as straightforward as it first seemed.
Whoa there. Everything was agreed. We'd obtained Anna Vorarlberg's consent, and her death does absolutely nothing to invalidate that. Now, I have to be back in New York the day after tomorrow, Metro Alphotaire. My client and I are impatient to seal this deal.
I understand, only too well, Miss Walker. There is an heir, Miss Walker.
Excuse me? An heir? But Madame Vorarlberg never married, as far as I know. And in my last conversation with her, she absolutely never mentioned this detail.
Miss Walker, believe me, I was more surprised than you are. Anna Vorarlberg sent me a letter 2 days before she died. Understand, Miss Walker, that had I known about this earlier, I would have informed you. I shall read you the document in my possession. I am so very old. It seems that today life is slipping away from me more quickly than I imagined, and I fear that I will not be of this world to sign the takeover contract for my dear factory. So, I must make this confession to you now. My brother Hans is still alive. It would not surprise me if you find this difficult to believe, but it is indeed the truth. You must remember his death, his funeral too, even though you were very young at the time. It was but a sordid charade dreamt up by our father. To him, the very idea that his only son should wish to leave Valadilene and abandon the family business was unbearable. When Hans left, he preferred to think him dead and make everybody else believe this too. He obliged me to bear this terrible secret as well. I repeat that Hans is still alive, so when I die, it is he who becomes the sole and rightful heir of our factory.
Okay, I see. If Hans Vorarlberg is not dead after all, then I just have to sign the contracts with him. I suppose you've already contacted him? Where can I reach him?
The second half of the letter informs us that Hans Vorarlberg is somewhere in Syberia. I will leave the document in your hands to read at your leisure.
Alright, and read it we shall. I repeat that Hans is still alive, so when I die, it is he who becomes the sole and rightful heir of our factory. I've never had the chance to see my dear brother again. Fortunately, though, Hans and I have remained very close in thought. Throughout the years, I've been able to follow his meandering life as he sporadically sent me news. On occasions, he would write me letters, but they were rare, as my brother, since his unfortunate accident, has maintained a phobia for the written word. However, he has sent me several plans for automatons that I eagerly had made up at the factory, and I will admit that they have largely contributed to the success of Vorarlberg Creations. Hans has always had a marvelous gift of breathing life into objects through clever combinations of cogwheels and springs. My little brother is a genius in the true sense of the word. Let us return to the matter in hand. Rest assured of my personal conviction that my brother will not object in the slightest to the sale of the factory. If I have already passed away when you come to read this letter, it is to him that the matter should be addressed. I received his last letter 6 months ago, posted from the north of Syberia. I regret to say that I have received no more recent news. I am aware of the difficult situation in which my confession and lack of further details leave you, but I wish to die with a clear conscience. I would be grateful, dear Mater Alfater, if you could inform the American law firm with whom I have been dealing of these developments. I have grown so old, so tired. With all my respect and final greetings, Anna Vorarlberg.
Anna Vorarlberg had no further information to add?
Unfortunately not, Miss Walker. I have told you as much as I know. The situation in legal terms is now clear. If you want to conclude this sale, you have to find Hans Vorarlberg. Apparently, there is a body lying in the town cemetery.
Let's hope
There
not
also
be an
seems to
innocent
be
victim.
some ghost wandering around Syberia. It seems you have your work cut out for you. Believe me, Miss Walker, when I say that I am most sorry for this regrettable setback. Most sorry.
Great. What now, then?
Perhaps you will find out more in the Vorarlberg factory archives. You will find the key in the waiting room. My role in this affair finishes here with the reading of this letter. And now, if you'll excuse me, I must rest. You see, my health is not excellent at the moment, and my doctor forbids me from working for too long. I will not detain you for any longer, Miss Walker. Do not forget to close the door as you go out.
Alright, I will see to it that the door closes behind me. I just noticed that most of the pictures are either images from the town. Interact. What? Oh, I don't think we can do much with this yet. But we will need it. Yeah, we'll need it later, but not now. But key. Yoink. Does she run inside? No, she does not run inside. Okay. So I guess she only runs when she's outside. Yoink. Alright. And from what I remember, the factory is just on the other side of the street. Oh, there we go. There's the entrance. Oh. Okay, I remember people calling at random times. Sometimes it was helpful,
Kate?
sometimes not.
Dan, I'm so pleased to hear your voice.
How are you, honey? Did you have a good journey? Have you settled in?
It was long, tiring, damp especially. But
It
I'm
was
okay.
just a little bit of rain.
Especially when you...
Everything going as planned?
Yeah, I mean, well, not really. It's not exactly what I thought it would be. You know, everything's so different here.
Actually, while we're on the subject, I managed to free myself up some more lunchtime. I'll come and meet you at the airport. I hope the flight from Paris won't be delayed. We're expected at the Goldbergs about 8 o'clock. I hope you have the time to take a shower and change, my poor honey bun.
Dan, I don't think the Goldbergs tomorrow night is really on.
Don't worry, Kate. You'll be as perfect as ever. Anyway, you never have to wear much to look really great.
Dan, I'm going to have to extend my stay here. There's 1 or 2 complications. You understand?
Kate, honey, what are you talking about? It's only a measly toy factory.
The sale isn't going through as expected. I've got to stay a bit longer. Dan, you don't mind, do you?
But Katie, you can't do this to me. I mean, it's the Goldberg contracts. There's millions of dollars on the line here.
I know, I'm sorry. You go ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll get back as soon as I can, I promise. Okay, I've got to go. I'll call you back soon. Love you, honey.
Okay. Yeah, right here's where the gate was. Okay, so now we have... Okay. Open sesame. Alright, now we can go in and go poke around. Okay. This is bigger, I feel like. Maybe they just... Yeah, looks and feels quite a bit bigger. There we go, the factory. I do love that rose window. I mean, I know it's only a factory, but I like it when people are able to combine beauty with functionality. Because that's just really cool. Come on, man. Okay, and then... Yeah, that's the office. Alright, and then there we go. I remember this. We're gonna have to interact with this a few times before we leave Valadilene. Okay. And then you can go and look at the desk. And if I remember, yeah, so we have this design for a spring-propelled train engine. And then the only other... Okay, so yeah. Dear Hans, I know how much you dislike the written word, but I do not have time to forge you a voice cylinder. I imagine that someone in your entourage will be kind enough to read these few lines to you. I received your latest set of plans. Your project is extraordinary. Your all-time masterpiece, perhaps. Time seems to have had no effect on your genius. Quite the contrary. I'm proud of you, my dear little brother. Sometimes I find it hard to believe that a century has gone by since the last time I saw you. It seems like yesterday that you rushed away from Valadilene. We undertook production immediately following your instructions to the letter. The locomotive was ready within a week. If only you could see it. But you will see it, that much I have promised you. It is magnificent. It seems impatient to set out on its maiden voyage. There's only Oscar left to build. I hope I will finish him soon, but as you can imagine, his mechanism is complex and takes a great deal of time and handiwork. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I understand you wish me to bring you that cursed prehistoric doll, the very thought of which I wonder if it is still in the cave, and if it is, what state it is in. But what does 60 years matter, after all, to an object already several thousand years old? I'm going to find it, Hans, I promise you. I have a bit of a nasty flu at the moment, which is running me down a little. I should be better in a few days, though. The sale of the factory is taking shape. The lawyer from New York should be visiting, and we will be able to sign the contracts. Then I shall... dot 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 dot. Okay, and if I remember these... Yeah, so these are debt collection letters. 47,000 francs. And then 80,000 francs. Okay, I find myself under obligation to undertake certain procedures against your company, a situation I find particularly painful given the special relationship our bank has enjoyed with your company over the years. You yourself admit that for some time Vorarlberg Manufacturing has become a financial liability due to shareholder and partnership pressure. I'm no longer able to underwrite your debts with the bank. I'm sorry that we are obliged to comply with the economic imperatives of the era. So basically she's about to go bankrupt.
Oh my gosh. Invoices, invoices, more invoices. I never knew the factory was in such a bad way financially. These last 2 years must have been very hard for Anna Vorarlberg.
Okay. So the best thing to do is just explore every corner of the factory that you can get to. And the letter mentioned a train. Well, the letter from Anna to Hans mentioned a train and an automaton named Oscar. And we're going to need both of those eventually. Hello?
Yes, hello?
Kate, what happened to you, my poor munchkin? I've been trying to contact you for hours.
The worry
I'm in
wart
Europe,
mom.
Ma. Job thing.
What? Europe? My God. Oh, I've got such happy memories of Europe. Some of them even involve your father, but that's enough of that. Tell me, where are you? Paris? London? Venice?
Valadilene, yeah. I know, it's a bit out in the boonies.
What in the world are you doing out there?
You know, business. I've got to see through the takeover of some old family business that's got a few debts. It's a really charming place, but there's 1 or 2 weird things going on here. I can't go into it now.
Oh, well, that's right. Your old mother's too dumb to understand it. You really do take after your father sometimes.
That's not
Mother.
what she
Kate.
said.
You'll never guess who I saw yesterday?
Ma, I haven't got a lot of time, you know.
Frank!
Ma, please. I've got to go.
Frank Malkovich, the Russian opera singer. Well, maybe you don't remember him. He was quite a star in his day.
Listen, Ma, I really don't have the time. I'll call you back.
He is as charming as he always was. We spent the...
Mom, I really have to go. I'll call you back, I promise. Lots of love.
Kate!
Okay. Okay, if I remember correctly, there's 2 side rooms. One has Oscar, and then one has the equipment to get the factory started. Oh, this is the one with Oscar. Kind of a weird, awkward, creepy position for him to be in. But that's what the designers set it up with in the beginning. Okay. Hello, sir. Can you call an automaton, sir?
Many thanks indeed. I am most embarrassed for you to see me like this. I lack a certain completion. You see, nobody here found the time to polish off the finishing touches. Honestly, these days, we really have lost the art of good workmanship.
Yeah, maybe.
With whom do I have the honor of speaking? Could you please state your identity, articulating clearly?
My name is Kate. Kate Walker.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am model XZ2000. My common name is Oscar. I represent the technological zenith of this factory's production. I have been designed to drive a locomotive. A touch messy, but an essential task.
Okay. I guess...
Have you logged my first and last name?
Perfectly. Kate Walker. Pleased to meet you.
Me too, model XZ 2000.
Bit
Please,
formal there.
all my friends call me Oscar. This fad for cryptic names is such a bore. Could you imagine being called by your passport number?
I suppose not, Mr. Oscar. Sir. Do you know where I could find the factory paperwork?
I cannot reply to this question with precision. Try Anna Vorarlberg's office above the machine floor.
I was just there.
As bizarre as it may seem, I have the impression you are the only person who can help me.
I very much doubt it, Kate Walker.
Why do you say that?
What good am I without appendices, I ask you?
That is a good point.
Does the name Hans Vorarlberg mean something to you?
Of course, he created me. But I am sorry to say that I am yet to meet my maker.
Have you any idea where he might be right now?
No, Kate Walker, but I am sure I would experience great metaphysical satisfaction in his presence.
Alright.
You said you were a train engineer? What train would that be?
But Kate Walker, you have not seen that magnificent train waiting at the station?
And where is that train going, Mr. Oscar?
The train is going far away. Very, very far away indeed.
Are you taking any passengers?
My duty is to drive the train. Above all, to avoid delays. An engineer prides himself on punctuality. I will agree with you though, Kate Walker, that a train without passengers is hardly a train at all.
You haven't answered my question.
For further details, please consult Anna Vorarlberg.
I do remember him being a bit of a fuss budget.
You are a very strange robot.
Automaton, if you please.
I'm
She
sorry.
uttered the
I didn't mean
word
to
robot.
offend you.
No good.
Automatons have an additional soul auxiliary, you understand?
I think so.
Alright.
Has it been a long time since you last saw Anna Vorarlberg?
72 hours, 32 minutes, and 20 seconds to be precise. This regrettable absence
Like 3
explains
days?
the delay in my
Yeah, 3
production
days.
process.
Anna Vorarlberg is dead, Mr. Oscar.
What do you mean by the notion of death, Kate Walker?
Broken. Disactivated. Worn out. Damaged. Unplugged.
Oh, that really is most bothersome. I'd rather count it on finishing my production.
That's an... Yep.
Can I be of use to you?
Why, you certainly can. I absolutely must have my feet. My hands are model XZ 2003. My feet are model XZ 2005_B. Be careful. The model XZ 2005_A has evidenced some rather embarrassing performance failures.
Like bugs?
Automatons do not have bugs, Kate Walker. They simply display functional idiosyncrasies.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. What do I have to do to get you a pair of feet?
Use the assembly line to construct them. You will need a production punch card, on which is recorded my body design data. Here is my own punch card.
Okay, I'll give it a go.
Thank you, Kate Walker.
Okay, let's...
Oscar, I am delighted to have met you. See you again soon, I hope.
Yes, Kate Walker.
Alright, if I can remember correct... Okay, so on one side was the room with Oscar, one side of the factory, and then the other side had the machinery to get the factory started up and running. So let's go to the other side. And we will need to use this guy eventually, I think. I think. Yes, we will need to use him eventually. Okay, and I think... Yes, okay, so this is the machinery to get everything up and running. That's the only other thing I can interact with. Alright. Hopefully that means... Okay, so the factory... what? Okay, let me see if... Okay, remember this thing functions kind of like a forklift, but it had to lift something... Oh, okay, I think I remember. It had to lift up something from here. But it's not inside. So let's... Okay. I seem to remember having to go outside. Okay, and... Oh, come on. Come on, Kate. There we go. There. Oh. There we go. Ah. Okay, so it looks like there's a glitch in the matrix. Alright, there we go. There we go. Okay, and then over this way. Oop, over that way. Oh. It's way quieter than I remember it being. I remember it having like very noisy gear sounds. Okay, I think we're now ready to go and make Oscar's legs. Or his feet. And I seem to remember that the control panel for running the assembly line was up here. I don't know why they put it up there, but it's up there. Okay, that's new. Alright, so XZ 2005_B. So does that mean 341 of them need to be made? What does that mean? 341. Okay. Alright, let's... That is an alarmingly bright blue wood. Not the... There we go. That's what we need. Nope. Maybe... Oh! Okay, so maybe it's 3, 4, 1? Is that what you want? I don't think you got it right. At least in the original one, like it had a longer assembly sequence.
These feet are incorrect, Kate Walker.
Oh, well that's a pleasant surprise, because in the original you had to go down, get the feet, present them to Oscar, go through all of that, just to have him say, these are incorrect. Okay, is it the 341 or the wood that we picked? Because remember, the wood was kind of hard to figure out. Okay, so that's the one we... Oh, maybe it's that one. And then... Oh, there we go. Alright, there we go. It's the fancy Madagascar wood. Okay, well, let's hope those are correct. Because Oscar didn't... Go down. Come on, Kate. There we go. I think it's... Oh, there we go. Alright, and hopefully he's happy with these feet. Ah! Interact. Place. Doubt you need any more gears. You have lots of gears. There. All
Here
right.
are your feet, Oscar. I hope they fit.
Kate Walker, I see you managed to produce 2 XZ2005_B models. Allow me to express a real feeling of joy, Kate Walker.
They really suit you. Comfy?
Very. You are very kind, Kate Walker. I am sorry to have to leave you.
Where are you going?
I must find my train. Its departure is imminent.
Alright, well, let's go. Alright, this is where we get to see how fussy Oscar is, from what I remember. Because he is the train engineer, but he's like extreme rule follower. This is the one that... Whoop! Oh. Figure it out, Kate. Figure it out. Figure it out. There we go. There we go. Okay. Enter. Do they still have the guy whistling? I remember the original game had this random person. wasn't this... Was it this side? Okay, and then... I don't see him yet. Oh. Those stairs need a new layer of paint, man. I can hear him whistling. He's gotta be in here. There. Oh, they have the random guy whistling and sweeping. That is hilarious that they had kept him in the game. I kind of feel bad for him though, because he's got this little tiny itty bitty broom just barely big enough to sweep. How she gets over that gap, I don't know. That is a huge gap to be jumping over onto a train. Hello, Oscar.
Hey there, Oscar.
My functions do not permit me familiarity, Kate Walker. Even if you are my first and only passenger.
Me? Your passenger?
Yes, you, Kate Walker. Is it not for that reason you completed my production process?
If you say so.
Okay. We've already talked with him about all of these, so...
Oscar, if you were in my shoes right now, what would you do?
My reasoning mechanism does not permit me to manage problems outside the mandate of my own functioning.
No. No.
This train is amazing. I'm going to travel like a princess.
I am happy that you like it, Kate Walker. This train has been designed to optimize passenger comfort.
Okay, let's,
Are you the only automaton on the train, Oscar?
I have been designed to attend to all tasks relating to the smooth functioning of the train and the comfort of its passengers.
Okay, Oscar. I don't doubt your talents for a second.
We insulted him.
Poor Madame Vorarlberg. I'm sure she would have loved to come along.
This train was designed for only one passenger, Kate Walker.
So, it's like I've taken her seat.
Okay, well, let's...
I have decided to come along for the ride, Oscar. Ready when you are.
Your ticket, please?
My ticket? What are you talking about?
The rules clearly state, Kate Walker, every passenger of this train must possess a ticket.
Okay. And where do I get hold of a ticket?
Only the ticket vendor may issue tickets. You are in luck. The ticket office must be open now. You should go there immediately.
Okay, Oscar is a fuss budget and a stickler for the rules. But when he tells you to do something, he's usually right. Ticket booth is this side? Yep, that's the ticket booth.
But it's you?
What can I do for you, madam?
But Oscar, it's me, Kate Walker.
Correct. Your name is indeed Kate Walker.
Alright.
What can I do for you, Kate Walker?
A train ticket, please. Why, do you sell anything else?
The only function of this ticket office is to issue tickets. You are requested to accelerate operations. The office closes in exactly 3 minutes. What can I do for you?
A ticket, please.
One ticket?
Yes.
One ticket. What is your final destination?
I don't know. It's you who told me I had to get a ticket.
A ticket to travel, then.
Alright. So we have this. Authorization for access to all or part of the movable and immovable estate constituting part of an inheritance to Vorarlberg heritage. Description of the object: one mechanical propulsion locomotive, including coaches, accessories, and driver. The present document stamped by the recognized permitting authority entitles the holder of this document to access the aforementioned property. Train ticket for the mechanical railway departing from Valadilene. This ticket is valid for one person and should be presented to any official of the mechanical railway when so required.
There you are. Do not lose it. This office is not entitled to produce duplicates. This advice also applies to the accompanying documentation.
What's that?
The authorization for the release of the train. The ticket officer may ask you for it at any time.
But I mean, you are the...
Attention! The exact moment has arrived to close this office.
Okay, so if you want... you can try...
It's me again, Oscar.
Hello, Kate Walker.
Okay, so this is... nope, not that.
Here. This is the authorization for the release of the train.
It has not been signed, Kate Walker.
Oscar, you're going too far. You just gave me this.
Does the train belong to you, Kate Walker?
No.
So there. This train cannot leave Valadilene without the agreement of its owner.
I don't think Madame Vorarlberg is in a position to sign anything right now.
In that case, the stamp of her legal representative is perfectly sufficient. Please hurry up, Kate Walker. This train will soon depart, and I must ensure it is not delayed.
Okay, so... he
Don't
just gave
think
you a
for
hint.
one moment that I'm bored of you, Oscar. But I have to go.
I also have much to attend to, Kate Walker.
Alright, he said that Anna's representative has to sign the train release, which would be the notary. But before we go see the notary, there's still a few more places to explore here on the Vorarlberg property, so go explore. Oh, yep, go around the bench. And around the pole, that would be good. Around the bench. Wow. Okay, if I remember correctly, the last footpath actually leads up to the Vorarlberg residence. Alright. Oh! Knock on the front door, see what happens.
The door's locked. I've still got to get in there.
Alright, let's go be sneaky and nosy. Okay. Oh, yep. Okay, so you remember how I said earlier that the Vorarlberg key was important? That's because we're going to have to use it a lot. So... if I remember... Ooh, do we get to go explore a maze? Oh, there's a person there.
Good morning. You've got a magnificent garden here.
Oh, please don't talk about it. Since my gardener automaton broke down, there are weeds everywhere. You can't imagine how much work it takes me. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. We're not used to doing without our robot help here in Valadilene. But everybody says that we're going to have to get used to it.
I empathize with you. Gardens are lots of work. Aw, I don't don't get to go get lost in the maze? Sadness. Okay. Oh, okay, we're gonna borrow her automaton key, I guess. Oh, ah! Went too far, Kate. Alright. I don't want to leave. Okay, so if I remember, there are a few things we found up in here. Do they actually have a reflection? Hold on, hold on. Now I gotta look. So they have the they have her reflection in the mirror. That is cool. Okay. That's new. Okay, I remember this. So we're gonna need the ink bottle. And then this is actually Anna's diary. I'll pause for a second or two on each page, so if you want to pause the video and read, you can. And if I remember correctly, Anna describes an accident where Hans fell and hit his head and was in a coma for a couple of weeks. But when Hans came out of his coma, he was very different. Didn't talk a whole lot, but did a lot of drawing and doodling. And what he was actually drawing, what Hans was actually drawing, was that he was drawing diagrams for automatons and then started building automatons. A few of them were originally just toys, but they eventually became more sophisticated, and Hans actually redesigned the whole factory. But eventually Hans decides to leave, and Anna is kind of torn between staying with her father and going off to university, and she eventually decides to stay with her father and run the factory. But after Rudolf Vorarlberg dies, Hans sends in new designs for Anna to manufacture, and that's what kind of helped the factory through World War II and the post-World War II era. She also talks about how Rudolf Vorarlberg, their dad, fakes Hans' death because he was so ashamed of Hans just up and leaving and not staying with the family business. Alright, and then yep, okay, so I remember that we actually have to go over here.
Mamas. You draw mamas for Momo?
Oh,
there he
Momo,
is.
it's you. You scared me.
Oh, Kate. Come on. What's going on, Kate? There we go.
What are you doing in here?
Momo want Mammoth picture, like Hans picture.
Sorry, I haven't got a picture of a mammoth with me.
Take paper and pencil and draw Mammoth for Momo.
Okay, so they actually showed you what you can use.
You don't give up easily, do you?
Alright, so they actually showed you what you can use to make a picture for Momo. Right here. Alright. Okay, so remember I said earlier that Momo would eventually be a lot of help, and that's because he's spent quite a bit of time with Anna. He's excited about his
Thank
mammoth.
you. Momo happy. Now follow Momo. Momo show his secret to Kate.
Alright. Well, that's an unpleasant viewpoint. Dude, wait from... Oh, alright, so he took off. Let's see if we can catch up with him. Not go up. Okay. Oh, come on, Kate. Come on. Nope. This way. There we go. Up, around the corner. There we go. Okay. What are you doing, Kate? This way. There we go. Alright. Alright, let's go find Momo. He turned at the street sign, so where's that street? Come on, street sign. What? Come on, Kate. Alright, there's the street sign. Okay. Here he is. Okay, then... If I remember correctly, they should have... Oh, they don't have... Okay. From what I remember in the original game, they actually had a creek that was behind all those houses. And they had really awesome animation for the reflection of the houses in the water, because the reflections actually rippled, which was, for the time, it was really cool. I just picked up an oar. Oh, okay. I don't quite remember doing it that way, though.
There you are, Momo. This is some walk you've taken me on. I've got to say, though, it sure is mighty pretty.
Momo come here often. Momo like make splash in water.
Okay.
You are a strange one, Momo. I'm beginning to see why Anna Vorarlberg liked you.
Momo, Momo look like Hans. Momo very proud.
Alright, let's go ahead.
Why have you brought me
and-
here?
Mammoth doll in cave. Very important for Hans, Anna say.
Cave? What cave? Where?
Momo not liar.
I didn't say that.
Tell me, Momo. Do you really think that after all these years, Anna's brother is still alive?
Anna always say Hans go away. But Hans come back, maybe.
If only.
It must be fascinating to live in a village full of automatons.
Automatons made by hands. Difficult work. When Momo big, he do like Hans. Momo friend of automatons.
Tell me, Momo, did you come here a lot with Anna?
Mm-hmm. Anna like Momo. Anna like Hans. Anna on journey.
Okay, let's...
Momo, I've got to go now. But see you later, maybe.
Okay, so from what I remember... Yeah, she refuses to walk in the water, even though it's like a foot deep. But, from what I remember... Yeah, there was this dam up here that we had to open. But we had to get Momo's help to open it. Oh, maybe we don't need Momo's help in this one. There we go. I guess we don't need Momo's help for this one.
Momo, I've got something else I want to ask you.
Momo listening.
Will you come visit the cave with me?
No. Momo too scared.
Oh, okay.
Why have you brought me here?
Mammoth doll in cave. Very important for Hans, Anna say.
Cave? What cave? Where?
Momo not liar.
That's not what I said.
Momo, I've got to go now. But see you later, maybe.
Alright. Will you cross the Rubicon now? All 2 feet of it. There it is. Okay. Oh, okay. The cave's much bigger than it was in the original game. Much bigger. More stalactites and stalagmites. There. Oh, that's what we want right there. Yoink. Okay. So now we have the mammoth doll. Exit. Alright. Oh, hello.
Hello?
Kate? Is that you?
Well, yeah, who did you think it was?
I didn't recognize your voice, that's all. Must be the distance or something. So, spill the beans. What's Europe like? You lucky lady, you. Honestly, I never get that kind of break.
Well, so far all I've seen of Europe is this tiny village, and frankly, they're not very hospitable.
That's
The
not
whole
true.
case
They
is
were
getting
quite
really
nice, for the
complicated.
most
There's
part.
this surprise air I've got to find.
No. I talked to Lynn, who bumped into Joss, and she had coffee with the head honcho this morning. He didn't sound at all happy. The client's meeting him tomorrow, and when Marston tells him that the sale's not even gone through yet, whoa, you're gonna be pleased you're on the other side of the ocean when that bomb goes off.
Yeah, I get the picture. But so, how about yourself? What's up at work?
We lost the Farah Lou trial. I worked 5 months on that dumb case.
I remember.
So, for a bit of therapy, I went to Boomy's. The sale started yesterday.
Wow, luck.
It was absolutely crazy, Katie. Absolute mayhem. You know that blue silk top I wanted? Guess how much I got it for?
I don't know, 250?
$140. Just get yourself back here and I'll go down with...
Like it's my choice. Look, I gotta go.
Call me soon, huh? I want a blow-by-blow account of every moment of your great adventure.
Get out of here. Look after yourself.
You too.
I've never understood retail therapy. For me, shopping is stressful. I know there are people that believe all women love shopping, but I am one who does not love shopping at all. I see it as an evil necessity. And don't say, oh, well, what about clothes? What about jewelry? Yeah, still don't like shopping for those, ever. Or shoes. I hate shopping for shoes. Ah! Make it around the log. There we go. Okay, so Oscar did mention that we needed to get the notary's signature. Ah, it looks like she sunk into the sidewalk there. That was odd. So I'm going to swing by the notaries, get that train release stamped. Hello, sir. Can you sign this document, please?
You know as much as I do now, Miss Walker. I wish you good luck.
What? That was it? Okay. Well, there was a hot spot. Oh, there's a hot spot on the desk. Yeah, there we go. This is probably illegal, but... Nope, not the ticket. Nope. Ah, there. Yep, okay, now that, Alright. There, okay. I think we're good to go on the documentation side. But from what I remember, we have to go check out the cemetery, because supposedly Hans is buried, but we know from... Did you figure it out, Kate? We know from, first of all, Anna's letter, and from what Momo said, Hans is still alive, so there's actually nobody in his coffin. Hey, hi, can I talk to you? What have you got to say?
Good morning.
Good morning. What a pleasure to meet such a lovely young lady honoring our aging streets. Please, please sit yourself down next to me so we can enjoy the air together.
It would be a pleasure, but I'm afraid I don't have the time. Some other time, maybe.
I hope so, miss. I remember when these streets were full of vibrant life. In those days, there was a charming encounter to be had round every corner. Our good little town of Valadilene is not what it used to be.
It looks like things have changed a bit around here.
Our children have all left the valley. They need to earn a living, don't they? Can't really blame them. You have to move with the times, don't you? And it's not at the Vorarlberg factory that they'll find jobs.
That's true.
Being excluded from the world is not an easy burden to bear, believe you me, miss.
But it's such a pretty little village.
I can tell you're not from these parts. I hope you enjoy the pleasures that we still have to offer. Good day to you.
It is pretty. Just because it's not as many people, but who wouldn't like a alpine village? Up the hill, up, there we go. Okay. There we go. They did do the splish splash of her feet in the water. That was cool. Oh, okay. Who's...
Hello.
Kate, so what's new?
We've got a problem, Mr. Marson.
What problem? Come on, Kate, don't beat around the bush.
Oh,
there's maybe an heir.
Hans.
What?
Hans, Anna Vorarlberg's brother. Looks like he's still alive. We can't buy the factory without his consent.
What? What is this? Where's this mystery brother come from? And more to the point, where is he? What did the notary say?
Nothing. I mean, nothing else. You know, sir, it's an odd town here. Everything's odd. The people, things. The situation's not straightforward. I have a small bit of research to do.
Listen to me, Kate. Universal Toys is one of our biggest clients, and I don't care how weird that town is. All that matters is that you do not set foot back in New York before you've tied up the deal. Get the picture.
Yes, Mr. Marson. You can count on me. Darn it!
Okay, well that was kind of rude, man. Okay, I think... Alright, won't let us go... Alright, no hotspot on that door. Okay, oh wait, I think... Okay, so I think I remember. Eventually... Well, let's go ahead and... Is that one that fits there? Okay, and then this one... And the itty bitty one was here, but we don't need to go up yet. Because if I remember correctly, we have to go around the back to the priest's room. Or sleeping quarters, I guess. Okay, there we go. Because he's the one who's going to have the information on who's buried where. Oh, okay, this is... Alright, we don't have anything to place there, so... Okay, so yeah, I remember. We had to look behind the crucifix. There we go. I mean, it would be a good hiding place if they had, like, felt or something like that on the back of the crucifix so it wasn't scraping up the wall. And then... yeah, we have to go be nosy and go dig through the priests. Okay. Okay, so there isn't... because I remember... oh, okay. Oh! Punch card fragment. Oh, there... okay. To my successor, the Valadilene parish priest. The sanctity of confession is a sacred vow, so these revelations are the result of much soul-searching and reflection. One day in March 1938, Rudolf Vorarlberg knocked at my door. I was a young priest then and was overawed by the dominant personality of the town's most important figure. I remember it was raining that day, and beneath his dripping hair, Monsieur Vorarlberg's face was the very expression of eternal pain itself. Through gritted teeth, his eyes swimming with grief, he announced that his son, Hans, had just died. He wanted me to come immediately to bless the body. I entered the dark drawing room of the family home. Hans' coffin was set in the middle, sealed shut. Monsieur Vorarlberg explained to me that he wanted no one to see the body of his son. Hans' badly mangled corpse had been discovered at the bottom of a precipice. It was presumed that he had slipped and fallen badly. Despite his 18 years of age, the young Vorarlberg did not have all of his faculties. I believed him. I led the funeral and officiated the mass and burial. We buried Hans Vorarlberg with all the dignity and solemnity befitting such a tragedy. Life indeed hangs by a thread, and I would have surely forgotten this episode only several years later. After her father's death, Anna Vorarlberg had an accident at the factory and nearly died. Such a close call with death seemed to awaken in her a need to confess. What I heard that day would haunt my dreams thereafter. She told me that the body of her younger brother Hans was not at rest in the family tomb for the simple reason that he is still alive. I had blessed and sanctified an empty coffin. I had assisted and sanctioned a masquerade staged by Rudolf Vorarlberg himself to exorcise the blind hatred he felt for his son. His son had left and he felt betrayed. A man who preferred to believe and make others believe his son was dead, rather than accept this truth, had shamefully deceived me. What kind of priest was I? What kind of priest would I become? Our merciful Father alone will be my judge. It is my duty to inform you that one of your flock is still unaccounted for. I leave this terrible secret in your hands to do with what you will. Leon Bernard, priest. Oh, Vorarlberg key. Yoink. Okay, and then, so we have... Oh, okay, so... from what I remember of the original game, like, there were punch cards, but it wasn't fragments of one card, it was like 3 or 4 cards. Well, that, okay, so that one fits. I think that one will go, okay. Alright, see, these have spaces, but I don't see any way to make spaces on the machine. I don't have a card to put into it. Does it already have cards in it? Okay, let's just spitball here. Okay, and then maybe we're just going down the punch card? And then looks like okay. Alright, this puzzle wasn't in the original game. Oh, okay, so it looks like it's already got cards in it. So we just had to print a new card. Okay. Sorry, priest. Just gonna borrow this card for a moment. I've got to get into the Vorarlberg Mausoleum. Or would it be a sepulcher? Or a crypt? No, not a crypt. Sepulcher or mausoleum. Okay, so we already placed those. The gears are happy. Alright, will you let me go up? Oh, this space is much smaller than I remember it. Guess that's okay. A lot of cobwebs. Alright, I think. Oh, there we go. Okay, I remember this sequence. I thought it was really cool. This automaton here, the one on the mausoleum, just wonderful little touch. Alright, well, let's go be nosy and poke around in the mausoleum. And they kind of showed you the location of the mausoleum in the cutscene. All the way over here on the other side of the cemetery. And then the Vorarlberg key. Okay. Okay, so Anna Vorarlberg's, then Hans right here. She's using telekinesis. The Vorarlberg family was struck by tragedy yesterday. Rudolf Vorarlberg discovered the lifeless body of his son, Hans, at the bottom of a precipice. Loose rocks and poor visibility occasioned by the morning mist were probably the cause of the young man's fall. This is the theory put forward by the family, as there were no witnesses. Hans had just turned 18 years of age. 8 years ago, he suffered a similar serious accident from which he never fully recovered the full use of his mental faculties. Despite living almost as a recluse, he was still a well-known figure, as the future of the Vorarlberg manufacturing lay in his hands. We at the Valadilene Gazette wish to extend our deepest sympathy to his family and express our sincere condolences to Rudolf Vorarlberg and his daughter Anna, who today becomes the sole inheritor of the automaton factory. And yoink. Oh, it won't let me close it? Ooh. Okay. I know it's an empty coffin, but it's still, you know, it's a respect thing. Come on. Now is it grave robbing if there's no body in the grave? Okay, so we got a new cylinder, so we gotta go check out, go put it in the cylinder machine. If you don't remember where that is, it's on the shelf in the Vorarlberg factory office. That leaf looks like it's floating. Oh, Kate, don't run into the lamppost. Go around it. There you go. It is kind of interesting how her posture changes as she transitions from going uphill to flat to downhill. Ah. Okay, head over this way. Oh, come on. Come on, Kate. Okay, so what it looks like... Oh, I'll go... As far as the puzzles, they have more puzzles because the one with the punch card, that was new. And then making Oscar's legs, there are a couple more details, but they also streamlined the puzzles because in the original game you had to go downstairs whenever you made a pair of feet. You had to go downstairs and pick it up, carry it over to Oscar, present them to Oscar, and he would tell you, no, those are incorrect. And you had to go through the whole process again. So it is nice that they kind of streamlined that puzzle. And then, if I remember, the puzzle getting the dam open, we had to ask Momo for help because Kate, first of all, didn't want to pick up a wet ore, and then she wasn't strong enough to open the dam. So they kind of shortened and streamlined that puzzle. Oh, they kept this cutscene.
We've got to go home. We're late. Very late. Anna, over there. What do you mean, over there? Please, Hans. We've got to go. It's a secret. You've got to swear. Okay. I, Anna Vorarlberg, swear to my brother Hans to never, ever mention this to anyone.
It's right there. You see?
But it's dark in there.
Don't worry, I took a lantern. From the factory. Girls, honestly.
You won't look so clever when Father notices you've stolen one of his lanterns. Oh, I'm all covered in mud because of you.
Look, Anna. Look.
I've seen paintings like this in a library book. They're like...
You swore, Anna. It's a secret between you and me. Hey, look. There's something else up there.
Oh, come on.
It's like a toy. I have to have it. Give me some light.
But Hans, it's much too high. Do be careful, Hans. Hans, be careful.
For weeks, my brother lay in a coma, hanging between life and death. And then one morning he opened his eyes, but I knew he would never be the same again. We never did return to the cave, and to this day, I have never ever betrayed our secret.
But you told Momo. I guess... Whoop. Don't worry, it's not broken. I guess she didn't betray the secret because Momo only told Kate about the cave. Okay, I think we have, let me look at the inventory. Yeah, I think we have everything because we have the mammoth doll, the 2 cylinders, the mechanical toy, and then where'd it go? Okay, so yeah, the exit permit. Yep, that's stamped. So I think we have everything we need to leave Valadilene. Now we gotta go. Because if I remember correctly, we have to go in the train and we have to put the mammoth doll, the music cylinder, and the toy in the right place. And then give our ticket to Oscar. But we had to, like, first show him the unapproved ticket in order to get it stamped. Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright, so if we go explore the train a little bit. Alright, so you can kind of match where these go by looking at them. So these are smaller. This is where the cylinders go. And then the mammoth doll wants to go here. And then the mechanical toy of Hans and Anna goes here. Ah! Keep walking. There we go.
It's me again, Oscar.
Hello, Kate Walker.
Alright.
Did you hear Anna Vorarlberg talk about a mysterious cave?
Just wondering what he says.
No, Kate Walker.
Okay, I guess. Alright, let's start with the exit permit.
This is your stupid train release ratification, Oscar.
Thank you, Kate Walker. That is perfect.
Alright, let's try the ticket now.
There you are, Oscar. Does this mean we can leave now?
I cannot accept this ticket for the moment, Kate Walker.
Why not?
Keep it.
I don't understand why you're still refusing to take this ticket.
Oh!
Everything is in order, and an engineer prides himself
on punctuality. Yes, Oscar, I remember. But what now? But what's up, Oscar? Why haven't you returned to your engine room?
If I may be so bold as to express a personal opinion on this matter, Kate Walker.
I'm all ears, Oscar.
I fear we have omitted to wind up the locomotive springs.
That's what it is.
Is that all? Then let's do it, for Christ's sake.
I'm afraid I have no notion of how to implement this function, Kate Walker. It would seem that the makeshift completion of my production process is responsible for a lack of instruction on this matter.
Okay,
what?
Right. I'll see to that myself then. I mean, a wind-up train can't be that complicated. You wait there. I won't be long.
Thank you, Kate Walker.
Okay, let's see if... Okay.
Don't think for one moment that I'm bored of you, Oscar. But I have to go.
I also have much to attend to, Kate Walker.
I just have to say, those lights are really cool. Okay, let me see if I think the winding mechanism is on this side of the train. Oh, yep, there it is. Interact, and let me see what. There we go. Okay. Tracks are a little overgrown, but that's okay. Alright, Alright, Oscar. I wound up the train. Oh! Go around the pole. Round the pole. Ah! Okay, she doesn't like going on that side of the pole. Who is it? Yes?
Kate, it's me again.
Dan, I was gonna call you.
Yeah.
Are you mad at me?
I've just called Martin and Lorma. They told me you weren't expected to return this week.
Oh, yeah.
So when are you coming home?
I don't know. There's nothing I can do about it. The situation is kind of tricky, you know. At the beginning of next week, I hope.
Yeah, whenever.
Dan, please. Just hang
You're
in there,
so
okay?
supportive. You're
the
a
stakes
wonderful
are higher
boyfriend.
than I thought. And you know how much I love this job.
I suppose it's neither here nor anywhere to you that the Goldbergs are going to...
It is. I mean, it isn't. I mean, Dan, this really isn't the moment. You know I'm thinking about you. I love you, sweetheart, and I'll give you a call when I have some news. Promise. I've got to go now. I've got kind of a train to catch.
A train? Where are you off to now? This is crazy, Kate.
To tell you the truth, I've no idea. Love you, honey. You know that.
Kate!
Getting really wound up about her doing her job. Okay, now let's...
It's me again, Oscar.
Hello, Kate Walker.
Okay, will you let me give you the train ticket?
Right, everything is in order then. The train is finally ready to leave.
I am most terribly embarrassed. Such ignorance on my part is inadmissible. I hope you still have confidence in my abilities, Kate Walker. Please return to your seat and we can leave.
Finally.
I don't know who would spend the entire night in a chair like that. Would not be comfortable. Okay, and I think that's where we will end this video and then get set to do the next chapter, I guess.